Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Tia. If you haven't been here before, thanks for clicking on this video. If you have been here before, thank you for coming back. Today I'm going to be sharing something a little embarrassing. I recently had my quarter life crisis early. Yay! I spent a lot of money. So what better place to blow a stupid amount than Ulta? That was a great idea. It was a great idea. Well, there's no going back now. I have it all. So I was going through a lot of like stress, and I was like, you know what? You know what the perfect distraction is? Makeup. And the backstory behind that is pretty, like, I guess you can say, like, relevant to the situation of why I picked makeup. So I'm in the Army and I'm getting out, and we can't have like a lot of makeup on in the military. You can have like foundation and stuff, but it has to be your skin tone. Like you can't have like heavy contour or like highlight or anything. And if you do anything on your eyes, it can't go past like your normal eye shape. And I can have my eyebrows. So it's like, it's super limited on what they allow you to do. So in all the stress, my solution was, first things first is palettes. And pre-warning, I have a lot of stuff. And I'm not bragging. This was literally like, I called this a bad financial decision. But I'm happy now because it's like Christmas, but I paid for it. So the first things first is these lovely things. This is the Kylie Cosmetic palettes. I got these because they're originally like $45 and they were on sale for $15. So in my crazy state of buying a whole bunch of makeup, I was like, that's a great deal. So I got two. The first one is this one, which is really pretty. It's like purples and shimmers. And okay, don't focus on me, focus on the palette. There we go. Okay, so really, really pretty colors. Absolutely obsessed. Already played with it a little bit. Can't really tell, but oh god, I'm making a mess. Okay, love these. I actually was kind of worried because I was figuring it was like probably just like the hype and like, oh, it's Kylie Jenner, like it's gonna be great. But honestly, like I'm way more impressed than I expected. These are actually really good and I really like them. I'll get to play with them a little bit more eventually, but here's the other one. Okay, don't focus on me. There we go. Super pretty colors, and I love that this came with the black, because for some reason, I don't know if I just have really bad luck, but every time I buy makeup palettes, they never have a black. Second thing I got is, oh my god. Why do they spell things like this? I can't pronounce this. Tarlette? Tartletta? I have no idea. Tartly? I give up. Okay, so it's the Tarte Toasted palette, and absolutely love it. I had my eyeballs on this for a while, and I don't know if it was the eyeshadows or the gold packaging, but it's really pretty. And there is all of those. If you can kind of tell, there's kind of like a theme going on here. All of my palettes are like neutrals and pinks and purples. I didn't do that intentionally, it just happened that way because I tend to lean towards those colors. Just having like blonde hair, it usually looks a little bit better. Like crazy colors on me look like I'm either a clown or I'm dressing up for Halloween. So I usually stick with like light purples and pinks and reds. Just anything that like makes green eyes like pop, you could say. I am terrible with packaging. I have just made a mess of this. Okay, what did I... Okay, the next thing that I got was this beautiful thing. So I have never had a Morphe palette. It's one of those things that like I hear about it a lot, but I've never owned one. And when I realized, and I don't know where I've been living, that they make these giant ones, it's a known thing apparently. I didn't know. But I got really excited, and this is beautiful. This is my new love. Opening this, oh my goodness, yes. As you can see, there's a theme. All of these colors are very similar to all the other ones that I purchased, and it's okay. I just have plenty now. And this is the Morphe, oh goodness, packaging. You guys, crisis averted, figured it out. So this is the Morphe, I think that's supposed to be 350 or 30 or like 30. I have no idea, but it's that one. I like it. Next thing that I got is a Kat Von D palette. I was actually going for the Anastasia, however you say it, because I'm terrible. I'm terrible with words, and I'm gonna break this already. I got Kat Von D's palette instead, per recommendation, so I have no clue. Never used her, like I use her lipsticks, but I've never used like her powder, like eyeshadow or anything else but lipstick. I've never used anything else from her except lipstick. But I'm gonna give it a shot, but I got the one and the light, so we'll see how that goes. Moving on to skincare, because that was all the palettes that I have, is the Derma E Vitamin C Concentrated Serum. This stuff, when I tell you, okay, don't focus on me, focus on this. Amazing. Smells like Fruit Loops. Absolutely loved it. I get super red around my mouth and my eyes and like in my nose, and I noticed immediately after using this for, not immediately, I used it for a week. I used this stuff for a week and I definitely noticed a big change in like the redness around my face and just like all around, not buoyancy, like, what's the word? I guess buoyancy, would that be right? Like bounce back? I don't know. I just noticed it looked better. So I noticed that this stuff made my skin look 8,000 times better, and I absolutely love it. So I'm gonna keep using it, and it's just a bonus that it smells like Fruit Loops. Next thing that I got, this stuff is cool. So I read a whole bunch of reviews on this, and it had a lot of like raving reviews, right? Me, who's been removed from makeup for like 2 years, was like, oh yeah, that sounds great. I'm gonna put that on my face. So this stuff is actually really cool. It's not what I was expecting at all. So it is the Tula Skincare. Oh my gosh, that is not gonna focus. Okay, not on me, on this. Okay, I think the blue's too much. It's not gonna focus. So it is Tula Skincare. There, I think that's as good as it's gonna get. But this stuff is really cool. So I thought this would be like, okay, a little liquidy. No. It's literally like gel. I don't know if you can see that, but like, this is gel. And I've used this once so far, and it made my skin literally so smooth. It's a primer, by the way. It's the Brighten Up Smoothing Primer Gel. This stuff, oh my gosh. It made my skin like super smooth, and when I put concealer on right after using it, it was like whoosh, like perfect. And the next thing is something that I've also seen all over the internet and I keep hearing so much about, is the Too Faced Born This Way. So I'm not a fan of foundation. Absolutely don't like it. I know a lot of people are gonna hate that, but I don't like foundation. I use concealer and powder, and that's about it. Foundation just does not go well with my skin at all, and it looks terrible. But I was in need of a like new foundation, so I wanted to try something different, and this is what I've been hearing like a whole bunch about. Why won't they? Don't focus on me. Anything? Maybe if I go out of the shot, it'll focus. There we go. It is the Too Faced Born This Way, and it comes in this little glass bottle. I think it's glass. Yeah, I think so. It's heavy. But this is why I bought it, because I absolutely adore this, is the applicator. Love this applicator. It's kind of hard because of COVID. I think this is actually like a little bit off my skin tone, but like I said, because of COVID, they have all of the samples, like you can't try any of the samples, and so like the testers that are there, so I literally just took a wild guess on my color, and it's a little dark, but I like it. It's great. So the next thing I got that I have not tried yet, but my sister talks about it and a whole bunch of other people were like, this stuff is awesome. So it is the Laura Mercier Focus. It is I think it's like the loose setting powder, translucent loose setting powder. And so far, my only complaint is the packaging. I cannot stand opening this lid. I can't stand it, but I'm excited to try it. Gosh, sounds drive me crazy, but I'm excited to try it. Haven't tried it yet. It squeaks. Ugh, it gives me the chills. It's like styrofoam. I can't stand the noise. It literally sounds like nails on a chalkboard just trying to put this lid back on. I don't like it. but I hope the product's good. I haven't tried it. Next thing that I got is, again, haven't tried it yet, is the Morphe setting spray. I didn't have a setting spray and I was on my way out and I was like, that'll do. So I just grabbed it. We'll find out. Coming to the lipsticks. Kat Von D. Obsessed. Love these. These are fantastic. So they are no transfer lipsticks, so these do not transfer. You could rub the crap out of your lips and it won't transfer. It's fantastic. So I love these, and I got 2 colors, and then I got the lip liner that matches this one. I need to get the other lip liner, but they were out. So I got this lip liner for this color. Y'all, if you haven't tried these, please do. They are my favorite. Next thing is eyes and eyebrows. So I got an Essence mascara. I have never used Essence, ever. Actually, I've never heard of it. Like I said, I've been out of the makeup realm for like 2 years, so we're gonna give this a whirl. It was recommended to me, and I hope it's good. If not, I'm just gonna stick to my trusty, like, I think it's Maybelline that I use right now. It's like, hold on, it's the same one. Like, I've been using this mascara for like 2 years straight now. I love it. It's $5. This was $3, I think. It was really cheap. But everybody was telling me that I was talking to at Ulta, because I went in there like, hey, yo, like, I know nothing. Like, it's been a long time. They all recommended this. They said it's affordable and it works really good, so we'll find out. Haven't tried it yet. But it's just, what is this? The Sculpting Volume by Essence. So we'll give it a whirl. Next thing that I got is something that has actually been on my wish list since high school, and that was the Anastasia Dip Brow. I used to use her eyebrow powder, and I really liked it. It was like $24 or so. I think it's about the same amount as the Dip Brow, but I never like had the guts to try the Dip Brow, because something about moving outside the realm of eyebrow powders, because I hated pencils. I absolutely cannot stand pencils, because anybody with like super blonde hair like me knows as soon as I remove my eyebrows, they're translucent. They're invisible. You cannot see them. So the idea of using like pencils would just yank out whatever eyebrows I have, and then on top of that, like using pomades, I was super intimidated because I figured that it would just look terrible. I liked the powder because it just like went on like really easily and it's just super quick. But I got the Dip Brow and I'm gonna try it. Okay, as you can probably see, I used a little bit of it. I haven't played with it too much, but we will see. I played with it some and I kind of liked it. I think I'm just really bad at using pomades, so it's gonna take me a couple more times of practice, but I'll get there. The last thing before I get to brushes is my Shadow Insurance by Too Faced. And I've heard plenty of good things about this stuff, and I used to use the, I think it was Sin from Urban Decay. The Urban Decay eyeshadow primer in Sin is what I used to use religiously. I went through several bottles of that. So I figured it was time to like switch it up and try something new. So I asked about what would be the best one, and I did some research and I found this one and had good reviews. So why not? I'll try it. You sold me. I think that's about it for makeup. And moving on to brushes, I have no brushes, okay? I have nothing. I had nothing. So I had to go and buy a whole bunch of brushes. So I figured what better brush to buy than Morphe. It's affordable, right? And of course James Charles has his eyeshadow collection. Not eyeshadow. Eyebrow. James Charles has his eye makeup collection. So these are all just eye brushes. And it was a big pack. It came in this nice little carry case, and I am sold by Glitz and Glam, and it worked. You sold me. And the last thing I got is, I have not opened this yet, so let's see if I can actually get it. Okay, got it. So, is this like glued in here? Like, why can't I get this out? Y'all, is this a trick? This is a trick, right? Oh my god. Oh, got it. BH brushes. Heard a lot about them. Hopefully they're good. There's a whole bunch in here. I think it's a set of like 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. It's a set of 10, so I don't care for this carry case, but but the brushes look nice. Had really good reviews when looking them up, and when I went to the store, I was super shocked that they were even. These are so soft. Ooh, now I'm excited. I'm really excited now. But it comes with 10 brushes. So on top of the James Charles eye brushes and these, I think I'm set. I'll be set for a while. Alrighty, so I think that concludes all of the junk I bought. Like I said, this was not bragging. This was literally over and over again. I told myself, I was like, this is a terrible financial decision, but I'm just gonna do it anyways. So that's where I'm at. I'm super happy about it. I am super stoked to be a civilian again and actually be allowed to wear makeup and play with this stuff again and wear it in public and not get in trouble for it. So stay tuned for that monstrosity of a disaster waiting to happen. But I hope y'all enjoyed this today, and if you did, give it a thumbs up, and I will be seeing y'all next time. All right, I'll see y'all later. Bye.